wind of the fan. Okay, that's a little better. Hello everyone, welcome back. I have been away for not 2 weeks. I think close to 2 weeks though. I went on some vacation times to go visit family that lives out of state, and when I got back I kind of felt a little under the weather. My nose is still a little plugged up if you can tell. But today's video is what I'm calling my fall starter kit, because if you don't know, my favorite months are the fall months. September and October are my favorite out of the whole year, and these are just the things that I will be doing, reading, watching to just maximize this fall season. And some of them are going to be recommendations if you guys want to add a little bit of whimsy to your fall months. But first, let's start with what I will be reading these fall months. So, I do actually have a book that I got on vacation with my family, even though technically on a book buying ban or whatever. But it's Lady Susan by Jane Austen. I think Jane Austen is perfect for fall. You know, you've got that yearning romance, you've got that beautiful sentences and lyrical prose. I mean, I think it's perfect for fall. This one is a short story by her, and it's all in the form of letters written between the characters. So I think that is perfect for fall, and you know, it's just like, it's perfect to grab a drink and cozy up outside maybe and read in a day. I honestly don't know if I could read this in a day. Jane Austen takes me a little longer than most books. But continuing on with that vein, my books in a pile over here are all out of order. I have read 4 out of, how many are in here? There's 6, right? Yes, there's 6. I've read 4 out of here, and I want to read the last 2, which are Mansfield Park and Persuasion, this fall season, because I really loved Northanger Abbey. My ranking for Jane Austen so far is still Pride and Prejudice at the top, because I just love that so much. I also read it first, so that might be biasness towards it, but we've got Pride and Prejudice, Emma, Northanger Abbey, and Sense and Sensibility. I don't know what my problem is with Sense and Sensibility. I did like the story, I don't know, there's not much about it that really made me love it, so that's that. So I do want to go on a little bit of a Jane Austen marathon this fall, and I think that would be awesome. But next we have, I'm so excited for this one, Anne of Avonlea and Anne's House of Dreams. This is a collection of the first 3 books in the Anne of Green Gables series. And I read Anne of Green Gables and it was so good, and I really want to read the next ones. And when I complete the series, I will be buying the Source Fire editions. They are so pretty, and you can't find them really anywhere. I looked on eBay, I looked on Amazon, I looked on thrift books, and they're really not anywhere except for the Sourcefire website, but they're not that expensive. I have 1 copy of it, and that's Jane of Lantern Hill. I got that for my birthday, and it's in the Sourcefire editions, and I really loved that book too. And I just love the texture of the covers, the pastel palette. It's just, I love everything around those editions. So I will be getting the Anne of Green Gables series in them, as well as they have published a lot of her other books, like the Emily of New Moon series, the Pat duology. I think it's a duology, I'm not sure. But yeah, that is next on my to be read list. Then we have something it'll be interesting to see if I like this, but that's A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickinson. This is such a tiny edition. This is like a collector's edition. The font is rather small, but it opens pretty well, and I think it will be fine to read it in this edition. Let's see, I started Oliver Twist like a while ago, and I just kind of forgot about it, to be honest. I only let about 50 pages in. So I will see if I like Mr. Dickens' writing, because I have Oliver Twist by him, Great Expectations, and A Christmas Carol, so I need to know if I like him. Then we have, this is, I think, the perfect fall. It just encapsulates all the vibes of it, and that is Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven and Other Poems. I have read The Raven. I really love that poem. Annabel Lee I've also read, and it's just stunning, and the gloomy, melancholy vibes, perfect. I mean, honestly. So I want to read his other work. I have I've read the graphic novel version of his actual stories, and I want to read his actual stories, but yeah, I just one day was at the library, I saw the graphic novel, I picked it up, and I just sort of read it and flipped through it. So I do want to read his actual work, but his poetry, I think, is going to be perfect this fall. Then, this book I'm actually reading because in a book that I read this month, this book there's a lot of references to this book, and I really didn't know anything about it till now. So now I'm excited to read it, and I think it'd be good for fall, and that's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz and The Marvelous Land of Oz. Excuse me. I've never watched the movie. I don't really know too much about it, but in a book this is my, like, shelf for the books I read, so I can keep them out for a wrap-up, which, wait for the wrap-up, guys. This was my best reading month ever, which kind of sucks that it happened in August because I hate the heat so much, but best reading month of the year, new favorite book of the whole year, so wait around for the wrap-up that's coming later. But anyways, so yeah, that's why I'm reading this. One of the books I read this month had a lot of references to this, and now I'm sort of more excited to read this because, yeah, I've never watched the movie. I haven't really heard anything about it. A lot of people grew up on this story, which I did not. I grew up on Warrior Cats. But anyways, that is another book on my sort of fall priority TBR, right? So when I'm doing the prompts, because I really love doing that, I'm going to try and sneak these guys onto there. And my last one, I think, is perfect for fall too, Jane Eyre. I read Villette by Charlotte Bronte last winter, so I think it would be a perfect fall book to read Jane Eyre. Also, the cover has got red leaves on it, which is basically fall. This book's a little intimidating, I will not lie. The font is rather small, and it's about 600 pages? No, we're under 500. We're under 600. But I think this is good for fall. I think this book will be perfect. I did really love Villette. It has one of my favorite quotes of all time, except for I couldn't tell you it because I didn't write it down, so I really don't know where it is in the book. But those are the books I want to read this fall. Now let's move on to the things I will be watching this fall. So these are movies I want to rewatch, movies I'm excited that are releasing, and TV shows I'm so excited are releasing. So the first movie is, hang on, baby's like messing with the camera stand. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. This is the third movie in like this, I really don't know if it has a series, but they're called Now You See Me 1 and 2. And this is like I don't know if that's the last one, but it's coming out in November. The first two were really good. I really loved them. They're like heists with magicians. It's really fun. So the third one I think will be super fun. Then, of course, I am a huge Avatar fan. Okay, we just had a brief interruption, but now back to it. I don't really remember what I was saying. Oh, I'm a huge Avatar fan, not the TV show. I've never seen that, but the movies, I love it so much. I have a cup. It's packed right now, but I have like a lemonade cup from when I watched the second movie in theater, The Way of Water. My favorite movie of whatever year that was, because that was like 3 years ago at this point. I love Avatar, and the third movie is finally coming out after all the delays. It's finally releasing this December, and I'm gonna go see it in theater, and I'm really excited. Also, it's got fire people, fall. That's what my brain says. So I'm so excited for that. Now, Enola Holmes 3. This is technically coming out in 2026, like early 2026, but I feel as though, especially where I live right now, if we're still living here, our fall, like our winter, really starts in January. So it'll technically be winter, but I don't know. Enola Holmes is fall for me because I do want to rewatch the first and second one. The second one I think is my favorite, although I just love them both for the different reasons. Like, they're just so perfect for me. And to me, they're perfect for fall. I love them so much. I love those movies. Definitely watch those if you want to miss a cozy mystery movie on a fall night. But the TV show I am so excited for, it's coming out on September 16th, is High Potential Season 2. I loved the first season so much, and the cliffhanger at the end was crazy, so the second season is going to be so good. So if you don't know, the show is about this woman. She is a janitor at the Chicago, I think it's Chicago, I really don't know, police department, and she's cleaning and she like knocks over this case file, and then she like sees inconsistencies in it and basically writes like solves it and writes it on the board. And of course they're like, who did this? And they pull her in, and she's like really smart. She sees things that nobody else sees. She's a high potential individual. She has like a high IQ of 160-ish. And so the main chief girl ends up like hiring her as a consultant because she's like, we need your help. And it just follows her solving these mysteries, and we see the character relationships. It's so good. I love that show so much, and I'm so excited for season 2. But I really don't know if there's any other shows coming out, although the show is like, honestly, you could watch any time of the year. American Ninja Warrior. It's really fun to watch, especially the racing bits. But I think we're getting the last episode next Tuesday, so that's basically over. But those are the shows and movies that I'm excited to watch. Now, for rewatching, I highly recommend, and I'm currently in the middle of a marathon of rewatching, and that is the Tinkerbell movies. I am aware that the animation is not the best, and the storytelling is a little crazy at sometimes, and the plot changes constantly, but these are some of my favorite movies. They're like guilty pleasures almost, because yeah, they are a little cringy at sometimes, but they're so cute and fun, and I really love them. They're so enchanting. It like has everything you want in an enchanting, whimsical movie. And I'm currently on the last one, the Never Beast with Fawn, and I highly recommend them for fall. We started rewatching them like a couple weeks ago, because we were trying to watch them once a day, but it didn't work out that way because we went on family vacation. But they're perfect for fall, I think, especially the last one. But another thing that we will be rewatching this fall, we do this annually, we watch every year, and that is The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. These are my favorite movies of all time. I would be rereading the books like around now, except for they're packed, and I won't probably be unpacking stuff till October, so probably won't get to reread them this fall, but definitely next year, 100% next year. I do have some Tolkien down here, which maybe, you know what, we'll put this on the TBR right now. I didn't plan on it, but The Unfinished Tales of Numenor and Middle-earth, it's on the TBR now. But yeah, we rewatch these movies annually. My mom's favorite is The Hobbit, and my favorite is The Lord of the Rings. But we do Hobbit first, Lord of the Rings. It's a very long process because we have the extended edition. So Return of the King is like 4.5 hours. They have about an extra hour of content on each movie. But it's the best time of the year. We're probably going to rewatch them, I don't know, maybe even in September. We used to do it in November, but not anymore. So, I don't know. But this fall we'll be rewatching, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I think that's it for media. Television. I'm trying to think. I feel as though I'm forgetting something. I don't remember. Oh, wait. Another good movie for fall is Askeladd. So this is a Norwegian film that has an English voiceover, but it's like a super fantasy movie, and it's really good. The second one isn't as good as the first in my opinion, but the first one, it's called Askeladd and the Troll or something, or the Forest Goblin. I don't know. It's really good, and the voiceover is really good too, so I highly recommend both of them. My favorite is the first one, however. But yeah, Askeladd, those are perfect for fall, I think. And one more movie I would recommend for fall is probably I Capture the Castle. This is based off the book. I forget who the author is. I tried reading the book, but I kind of got bored and put it down. But that was before I really got into classics, so I think I would like it now. But the movie is super good. It's got funny moments. It's got endearing moments. I think it's a good fall movie. I should have written things down because I feel as though I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, a fall movie for me is Thunderbolts. Comes out on the 27th onto Disney, and I will be rewatching it, and I think that's a good fall movie. I don't know, I just really like that movie, so maybe I'll make excuses to watch it. But okay, I think that's it for movies because I really can't remember if I had anything else. So let's move on to what some fall activities I have. I really only made this category up because I wanted to show you guys again my Brambly Hedge fall puzzle. I will be doing this fall, lighting a candle. I have one up here. It smells really good. Lighting a great candle and just having so much fun doing this. I love puzzles, especially 1,000-piece ones. I have done 2,000-piece puzzles, and let me tell you, I enjoy them, but sometimes it's like, holy crap, especially when you first start out, you're trying to find all the end pieces. It's like the hardest part of the whole process, but 1,000 puzzles, 1,000 pieces are probably my jam. 2,000s are like a challenge that if I want a project that's gonna last a couple months is what I'll do. But it is so freaking adorable. Brambly Hedge is so cute. I should reread the fall story. But it's packed. Dang it. I'm trying to fight Bakugan. But this is 100% something I'll be doing this fall. It's literally so adorable, you guys. And then for what I will be drinking this fall, my cozy drinks of the fall season, the first one, I have two options. It's hot or cold. The first one is my cold option. It is, I ran out of it, and I don't really remember the brand name, but I think it's Himalayan something, and it's this chai tea. I get it at Walmart. It comes in a cardboard box. It's so good. And you do half and half with milk, or I like to do like more like 3/4 of the chai and then a quarter milk, just because it makes the chai stronger. It's so good, you guys. I really love it. And I also have a hot version for chai tea, and it's from Trader Joe's, which we got when we went and visited family, because the closest Trader Joe's is like 3 hours away, so I got to get some of this, and that is, it's like spiced chai. It's really good too, and that's like my hot version of it. But my other hot version is something that I really love, and that's raspberry tea. This is from my raspberry bushes. I dehydrate the leaves and make them into tea, and it's really good. I'm kind of sad I have to leave my bushes behind, but what are you gonna do? The tea is really good, so I'm trying to make as much as possible. This is my first little jar of it, and it's the perfect fall drink. For the last category, we have the sweaters I'm so excited to wear. This is a silly category, but I wanted to show them off. The first one being this one. It's really big. It's pretty oversized on me, so I really wear it towards nighttime. It's like my pajama top during the colder months, but it's so cute. It's got lots of fall colors. It is like a blanket, but it's perfect. Then we have this one. This one is like a crew neck, and this one is just from Walmart, but I really like it. It's got a cute butterfly and moon and lots of stuff on it that I really love. Then this is probably my favorite thrifting score of the whole year, and one of the sleeves is pulled in on itself, but that's this Winnie the Pooh thing, the crew neck from Disney World that I got for $6 at the thrift store. It still kind of smells like perfume. I've washed it multiple times, so I don't really know how to get that smell out, but it's so cute. It's got all the Winnie Pooh's friends on the front. We've got Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, and Pig. It's so cute, and it fits me perfectly, so biggest thrifting score of the year. And then this one is one I got for my birthday. I bought myself for my birthday, but that's Lothlorien, the Golden Wood, and then the bottom has a quote. I believe it is, yeah, may it be a light to you in dark places when all other lights go out. But it's super comfy, it's super cute, and it's my favorite color, dark green, so very excited to wear this one because I really only wore it once, and then it was summer, so oh my gosh, look at this strand of hair. It's like a perfect little loop. But this is sort of my fall starter kit, and And wait a minute, I think I wanted to add another category. Sorry guys, the video is going to be longer, but books I want to reread. This is a good category. So, first and foremost, one of my favorite series ever, The Cottage Tales of Beatrix Potter. This is the perfect fall series. It's 8 books long. Love every single one of them. Briarbank is my favorite. It's currently packed and my foot just fell asleep. Hang on. Ow. And I really want to reread them. It's like my perfect fall book. Then of course we have Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Although I feel like Hobbit is spring for me. I don't really do The Hobbit, reread The Hobbit and then The Lord of the Rings. I sort of just reread The Hobbit whenever. I don't really reread them in order, is I guess what I'm trying to say here, but that is definitely on the reread list. Then we have the Gateway Trilogy by Crystal D. Grant. The third one's coming out in September. Wait for the wrap-up, you guys. That's all I have to say about that. But I wanted to do a full series reread when I have all 3 physical copies in my hands. Then we have Endlewood. I currently have that book out because I'm trying to rebind it, and it's this whole problem. It's crazy, but hopefully this project works out and you guys can see what I conjured up through a lot of diligent work. I love this book. It's so cozy, so perfect for fall, and I'm really excited to reread that one. I think I read it 2 years ago. Too long. Need to reread it. Then off the top, these are all off the top of my head, you guys, so I'm probably forgetting stuff that I really want to reread. I can't keep yawning. Oh, The Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. Hot take, I like The Little Princess more than The Secret Garden. I don't know what it is, I just like it more. But then we have, my foot is still asleep. It was there in my head, now it's gone. I can't remember. I do want to read Pride and Prejudice over again. I've only read that once. I need to read it again. Oh, I had another one in my Robin Hood. I love Robin Hood so much, and I have this super pretty edition I found at a garage sale, which I didn't get to show you guys because I packed it, because I don't know, I was just in this packing mood. I was like, get all the books packed, do it, and I went crazy and got all the books packed except for these ones. But yeah, I really want to reread Robin Hood. I feel as though I'm rambling at this point, so I think that is a good enough fall starter kit, so I believe that is the end of this video. Let me guys know if you guys have any special things you're doing to celebrate the fall seasons that are finally here, and yeah, let me know what books you guys are reading, what movies you're gonna be watching. I need more fall movies, I think. I mean, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings takes up most of the fall season, but you can never have too many. But yeah, that is this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and thank you all for your support, and bye!